For the intro. I'm delighted to be here at Africa Energy Week. It's an absolute pleasure being in South Africa, a country, I must say, that still stands against all the injustices, despite many countries turning their back. So this is a perfect place to end an injustice that is plaguing our continent, energy poverty by 2030. It's my absolute pleasure to have this fireside chat with His Excellency Dr. Diamantino Pedro Azevedo, Minister of Minerals and Resources at Angola. Minister, if you can please join me. Your Excellency, we're going to be discussing many things today, and part of it is ending energy poverty in Africa, and as NJ would put it quite clearly, that we need to drill, baby, drill. But before that, how's life after leaving OPEC?
So, good afternoon, everyone. And maybe I have to say sorry for keep you waiting, but I still on time for the schedule that was given to me. I was supposed to be here in 15 minutes. So, because I am always in time, I am a son of a railway worker. I studied in Germany, so to be in time is something that belongs to my life. I will not keep you waiting for me. Sorry. I was not expecting you to ask me immediately about OPEC. But I will
we're wondering about that, so.
I will not talk around. I think there is more important things to be asked, not about OPEC. I respect that organization. We live it, and we live it. So I don't have anything to speak more about OPEC. You have to ask things. You have to ask the people, the members of OPEP, the General Secretary of OPEP, but not me as Minister in charge for oil and gas for the Republic of Angola. We live. That is the answer.
Where does Angola's production stand at the moment, and where do we go from here?
Yes, the provisions for that year for the Angola production is 1,600,000 barrels per day. And we expect that we'll meet the target. And who knows, maybe we'll produce a little bit more. And that is what we are working on. There was a decline on our production due to probably to ourselves, that we forgot a little bit on exploration. We forgot as well to work on the legislation for some years, and as well the normal decline due to the production. But now we are satisfied what we are achieving, and we expect the next year to have a production above 1 million barrels per day.
Tell us a little bit more about the Caminho development. Is that on track for 2028?
Yes, Caminho is just one of the projects we are achieving. We have other projects, but Caminho is interesting because that is we joined two blocks, Block 20 and Block 21. That blocks were already given to other companies before. But then we managed to have very good discussions with Total, and now the project is on track, and we expect to have good results as on that block.
So that's one area of growth. Where is the other growth coming from?
Again, please.
That's one. I mean, we talked about Caminho. What other projects will bring additional production to Angola?
Oh, there are a lot of them. I would need,
promising, perhaps.
Need hours to explain you about all projects. What I can say to the people here, you have to come to Angola. Angola is still a very good destination for oil exploration, production in the world. So we still now awaiting the starting of a project called Agogo. It's a very interesting project. We have also the new gas consortium that will start soon, where we'll start production of non-associated gas. We have a very successful exploration strategy where we, as a target till 2025, to do the licitation of 55 blocks, and already we managed to have 30 or 33 blocks giving. And that due also to some changes we did in the legislation. We have a gas monetization law, we have a marginal law, we have now a new law, incremental production, all that are incentives we gave to the companies to invest in Angola. And recently, we also managed to have more blocks given to our partners in Angola. And I wish to use the opportunity again to thank them to continue believe in Angola. And the results are there. We also have a lot of opportunities onshore. The sedimentary basins. Please?
You have some bids coming up onshore for
Yes,
some
yes,
onshore
yes.
blocks?
Yes. We still have already onshore production in Angola, but now also will come more inside of the country for new exploration activities and new frontiers in the Nami province in the south from Angola, Benguela province also. There is a lot of opportunities. Recently, also we negotiate with Chevron new blocks with Total, Eni, Equinor, all our partners, and even today I talk with also a giant in oil exploration production, and they assure me that we'll come back to Angola. It's a lot going on in Angola. So Angola is still a very important place for oil exploration production, and not only. We are serious on developing the downstream industry in Angola. We don't want to continue to export our crude and import refined products. We also have projects on ammonia and urea, on storage facilities. Beginning of next year, we'll launch a new storage facility for 580,000 cubic meters. And soon we'll launch our new oil refinery. You are working 2 other oil refineries. We start our research and development center for our national oil companies. A lot of things are happening in Angola.
You mentioned a lot of IOCs there, and Exxon is one of them, and they're currently exploring the Namibe Basin. What are the results so far? What could you kind of give us an indication of?
Namibe Basin, where I think we considered six blocks, and Exxon is the one who's more advanced, and soon we'll have results. I will
Give us a clue.
reserve that to Equinor to speak about, but the work is going very well there.
So you're positive about?
I am always positive.
Okay.
That is why my name is Diamantino.
It's a beautiful name. By the way, my father-in-law is also Diamantino. So, moving to LNG, you currently have a capacity of 5.2 million tons per year. Any plans to further expand that?
Yes, we have plans, but geology is geology. I respect geologists. I don't like them too much, but without them we can't do anything.
Because they give you bad results?
Please?
Because they give you bad results? Why don't you like them?
No, because they speak too much. And difficult words. I started studying geology, then I was a bit afraid it was too complicated, so I moved to other subject. No, as I said, we manage with the new gas law that give the opportunity to the companies to monetize gas. We are saying new development, and I said we'll start production of non-associated gas, but we still have some blocks with good prospectivity for gas, like block 24 in Kwanza Sul and Benguela province. That's a block we expect as well to have good results soon. By the prospectivity speaks about 8 to 13 trillions cubic feet gas, but for that block we are looking for partners that accept our strategy for that block, that is an integrated project that gives us the opportunity to use substantive part of that gas to develop the downstream industry in Angola. That is the approach for that block. And you expect, also, still in Cabinda, we renovated the concession for Block 0 till 2050, and we expect to have also more gas there that we can use for electricity, for ammonia project. So our aim also is to add value, maximize also the value of each barrel we produce in Angola to develop our own industry, not just to export, okay? We want our country also to be one industrialized country, because, you know, only if you develop your country, if you become also an industrialized country, if you use technologies, you can develop a country, not just be exporting your resources without any value addition. And that is what we are changing in Angola. We want to add more value to our oil, to our gas, to our mineral resources. And we expect in future to be self-sufficient in all refined products, in fertilizers, steel, and using all minerals we have to develop our country. I can give you another example. You know, you use barit in the drilling process. We have barit in Angola, but we have to import that one. Why? Okay, why we have to import fertilizers if we have gas, we have phosphate, we have potassium? Why? Why you have to import steel if we have iron ore, we have gas? It's just a few examples, but if we want to develop Africa, we have to change our mind. You know, for me, it's not important to come here and just speak about how many barrels you are producing, how much gas you are exporting. That is not something I care much. I care about developing our country, make the life of the Angolan population better, okay? Transform the lives of our people. You said about the energy poverty. Yes, there is energy poverty in Africa. People speak about more than 600 million people. In Angola, we just giving electricity to 43% of our population. We have a huge potential on hydro, we have potential for solar energy, we have a lot of quartz, for example. And quartz is the main important input to produce the solar panels, okay? And a few months ago, myself, and I have to admit that one, I issue a decree, I make a proposal to my boss to issue a decree to forbidden the export of quartz, okay? Because we want also to at least dream one day to produce the solar panels.
Compete with the Chinese. They always say
For
that
me, it's
the
not
energy
important
transition
who.
is supposed to be
For me, it's not
cheap, cheerful, and Chinese,
For
and
me,
it could
it's
be here
not
now.
important who. For me, important is everyone who came to my country to work together. It was in a win-win situation. For me, it's not important which country they come from. It's not important for me. For me, it's important that we have a dream, we have a vision, we have a strategy, and they come to do what we want in a win-win situation, not to impose what they want. That is what I want to change. That is what we want to change in Angola. And I'm telling the people always, when you come to Angola, please don't come with fixed ideas to tell me what you want to do only. Okay? They have to look at our development plan, at our long-term strategy. We have a long-term strategy till 2050. We have 5 years development plan. We have all our strategies. And people has to look before that, and then they come to us, and we discuss, and at the end must be a win-win situation.
Your Excellency, we're running out of time, but there are 2 questions I have left. First, it's around the energy transition, and there are voices more and more that are against the development of the upstream sector. And when they speak specifically about Africa, when you hear these voices telling you and other leaders that we're seeing here today, you cannot develop your upstream, you cannot export your oil and gas, you cannot make use of your resources. What is your reply to them?
I think that kind of people change. They will not succeed. You look at all these people here. They are here. Why they are here? Because they want to continue doing exploration, doing production, and because they are serious people. They know what the world needs, and the world needs energy. And you know, the energy for the future will be coming from different sources. You cannot say oil will not be needed anymore, at least for some years to come. So, you know, there is lobbies in the world, but there are few people who are serious. And these are the people who are here, that they know that we cannot survive at least the next decades without oil. But for us, the most important, we have to day by day become more responsible, do the decarbonization, do all these things. But please, always look, if we look for numbers, how much has Africa contributed to the pollution? How much? It's insignificant. Why they don't think, okay, they
3%.
go back, they go down, okay, reach the same numbers as Africa, and then we go up or down together, but not imposing us. And you can tell them, if they are not here, tell them that in Angola we'll continue exploring our oil. Tell them.
Your Excellency, forgive me. I started with OPEC, I'm going to end with OPEC. Will Angola join OPEC again? My last question.
I can just speak about the government who is in charge now. I say no.
It's very clear. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you.